Songs about the left behind, the looked down upon, the marginalized, do they resonate differently now, do you think?
They always resonate the same because they're always there, That's, I think, why a lot of the songs I've written 40, 45 years ago, 25 years ago, still resonate today. It was Youngstown, American Skin, or Born in the U.S.A.
10 years burning down the road, nowhere to run, ain't got nowhere to go now. Born in the U.S.A.
They retain their currency because we have not yet become the country that we would want to be.
What's fundamentally different, in your view, about this current moment as we are about to celebrate the country's 250th birthday?
Yeah, bad timing. I think we're in a very dangerous moment. Obviously our democracy is threatened, the Constitution is threatened. We have an administration that, in my humble opinion, is a ship of fools. It's a very, very, very dangerous time for America. There have been other dangerous times. I was old enough to live through the 60s, and I remember the assassinations of John Kennedy and Martin Luther King and Malcolm X and Bobby Kennedy. So it's not like these are the first difficult times America's been through. We had the Civil War. America has 250 years of being grounded in democracy, and I don't think that's going to change. I think we're going through a very, very difficult period, but I tend to remain realistically optimistic that the country will pull out of it and something new will be born from it that is good.
You play for audiences across the political spectrum. People who love your music might not share your politics.
Right.
How does that strike you?
That's what I like. That's fine. I like a big tent. If I'm playing up at the stadium here in Jersey, and there's 50,000 people, so I don't think they're all Democrats or they're all progressives, so I like playing to a big tent.
When you're alone and blue.
What does performing on stage give you?
Oh, it's a tremendous sense of purpose, a sense of meaning.
I wanna give you my love.
Sense of new directions I wanna go in. New conversations I want to have with my audience, new communication, new definitions of where the country might go and what we can do with it, the impact we can have on shaping it, all of those things.
You seem to become more energized on stage as those 3 hours progress. I mean, that was my takeaway watching it. Does
Okay.
it feel that way on stage?
I'm just up there doing it, so the idea of the show for us is it starts way up here and ends way up here, so we play our first song like it's our last. So my job is to shape the arc of the show so it moves upwards, and so people go, well, it can't get any more intense than that, and then it does, So it's just the stuff I learned from all the great soul performers, Sam and Dave and James Brown, the greatest live performers of all time, all lessons I learned from them.
For all the reflection that comes with the opening of a career-spanning museum, Springsteen insists he's far from finished.
You could have stopped a long time ago and people would have said that that was a complete career. Why keep going? What does it cost you and what does it give you?
It's just my job and it's my pleasure. I don't even think about stopping. If you created a body of work that's resonant, I don't see any immediate reason to. There's never going to be an East Street farewell tour, I can tell you that.
When you walk around this space, what does it feel like to have your life and your cultural contribution reflected back to you?
It makes you feel like you're dead, you're hovering here like some disembodied spirit looking at all your stuff that started in your mother's garage. It's great, it's flattering, it's nice, the fans are gonna like it, and if you experience downstairs, you'll realize, like I was saying, hey, I feel like I'm simply a link in a big chain, and I would imagine as time passes, all that's up here will end up in a little case along with a lot of other great,
think so?
fabulous musicians. Sure.
Generations from now, if people walk through here, you want them to think that, oh, Bruce Springsteen was a link in a longer chain?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Well, I would say that and more.
Thanks. I appreciate
Bruce
it.
Springsteen, a real
Thank
pleasure.
you. My pleasure.